Yay!
Okay, yay, we are live. Okay, so we're the super women on fire, are we?
Yes, you
Awesome, awesome,
are.
awesome. So
Firebox.
I was going to share my desktop so that we would be able to all look at the the questions that we were going to ask each other, but that's not going to happen. So,
Well,
but
I mean, I could go, let me see. I have,
I have them written right here in front of me.
okay, good.
okay,
So
good.
um,
That's good.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's good
so
enough.
the first question is, what is it you want to get from the Superwoman Bootcamp?
So how do you want to
Okay.
do this?
How
Could
do we start this?
want to do like in a round robin?
Yes. Yeah, sure.
Like
Okay.
no Shakira, what time do you want to get out of here? Because you're the one that has plans.
Um,
7 o'clock almost.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's 7 o'clock now, just about 6:59. If I can get off of here by 7:45, that would be just excellent
Okay, so that should be
for me.
fine because what they really said was we should do about 10 minutes each.
Yeah, yeah,
So we'll try to,
yeah.
not waste any time gabbing and just get right to it. So if
Right.
we, why don't we um, go in a circle, like for instance, I
Mhm.
could talk to you, you could talk to Robin, and Robin can talk to me with the questions. Like that? Does
Okay.
that work?
Well. How about if we just each answer the question? Do we need to? Oh goodness, Phyllis, I can't talk. Hold on a minute. Phyllis, I'm on a business meeting call, dear. I'll have to talk to you later. You're in Belize? Okay. Call me about 9 if you can. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, I
That's
think
one of my teammates too. I don't want to blow her off.
Okay, so how this actually works, because I've done these in a previous boot camp.
Okay.
It's really not just as simple as just answering the question. It's
Uh-huh.
one person asking the question and the other person answering it, and then the first person kind of drawing you out more as you
Oh.
answer them. So, and I think you'll get the idea. If you let me ask first, you'll kind of get the idea
Okay.
how
Oh,
that works.
why don't you
that
If you
works.
why don't you and Robin start?
don't mind, doing it that way, then you
No, not at all.
okay.
You ask Robin first.
Okay, that works. So, Robin, what is it you want to get from the Superwomen Boot Camp?
Okay. Well, what I want to achieve, I guess, or get is just to be me, not to have the mask, not to um, have that thing to where everyone from perception, when people see you, they get a certain thing, and they think you may have it all together, but you don't have it all together. And I want to have it together, but allow the imperfections to be okay with that, and to be okay with attaining um, some financial freedom again. Because when you go through that thing and you downsize some more, you lose a little bit of yourself before you know it, and it's hard to get it back.
Okay, so when you achieve that, what will it mean for you?
When I achieve that, it will be freedom for me. It will be, I will feel like I'm in a place to where not only am I inspired by me, but I can inspire others to achieve freedom. I can offer freedom financially for my husband so that he can retire from a job he doesn't like. I can see my sons who are all pretty much grown now in different places of the United States. I can see them with freedom. I can be able to travel. I can be able to speak to women, which is more of my platform, as well as men. But I can have the freedom to be able to move about and to share my voice authentically.
And when that happens, what will that mean for you?
That will mean that, oh gosh, you know what? These are hard questions. That will mean that um, I can be real. I can be true. I can be authentic. And um, I can live a life that doesn't have boundaries. There is no box per se.
And when you achieve that, what will that mean for you?
That means that I'll be okay with the journey. That the journey is not in the destination, but it is in the journey. And the journey will have its ups and downs, but that's okay because I have the support within myself, within the network of people I've surrounded myself with to achieve those things that I desire.
Okay. What happens if you quit?
What happens when I quit? That was when I finally got to watch the Hangout because I missed it last night. I'll be in the same place. I don't want to be in the same place. I don't want to be in the same place emotionally. I don't want to be in the same place financially. I don't want to be in the same place spiritually. I don't want to be in the same place just in the space of where I am. I want to be in a different place, a different space. And if I quit next year at this time, I'll be in the same place, or it may be even worse. And I don't want to be there. I want to be in a better place and space for me. Because when I'm in a better space for me, I'm in a better space and place for all that those I connect with.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's great. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for all
you.
of that. All right.
How does that feel, Robin?
That feels good because it feels honest, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes we as women especially, we wear so many hats that being real and authentic is difficult, sometimes shameful because we're expected to be the person that wears so many hats. And um, it's freeing to be able to express it because it's been a while since I've had the freedom to say, okay, I'm gonna just be honest and do this
Mm-hmm.
and speak from the heart of where I actually am to where I want to be, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
and that feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was really good. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, who do you want to ask? Who do you want to ask questions to?
Okay,
You're
we're gonna go over. So I'll ask Shakira, and Shakira will ask you.
okay.
That
Okay,
sounds good.
so Shakira, young lady, what is it that you want to get from Super Women Bootcamp?
Okay. Really, what I want to get is momentum. I want to get the momentum that will enable me to push through this veil that seems to be in place in terms of my being able to uh, connect all the dots and put the pieces together appropriately so that my marketing has effect. When I put a blog post out, when I promote a link, I want to know that I have put all the pieces together correctly so that I get some results. Um, the when she asked the question, what were we avoiding, and we were supposed to fill up our what did she call it? I have it here, the purge page.
Oh, yes.
All of my purge sentences were around my not wanting to feel confusion and not wanting to feel any not wanting to be afraid of the technical pieces of this puzzle that I still haven't quite gotten together. At least I don't think I have. I think I know all the pieces, but I haven't figured out how to put each one in the proper place yet. And that's what I want to do. I want to create momentum by learning how to put all these pieces together effectively and then moving on them, acting on them, in a consistent fashion. I want to get my marketing down to 2 or 3 hours a day instead of sitting here the entire day trying to figure out 2 things. So that's what I want.
Okay, so when you achieve that consistency and momentum, what will that mean for you? What will be
Okay.
next?
Believing that consistency will result in the income that I'm looking to generate. I think that income will it's not just the income. I don't want to talk about the income. I want to talk about the leadership qualities that I want to grow. I've done a lot of things. I mean, I think we're women who, have kind of been around the block once or twice, and like you all, I've done a lot of things, but I've never put myself in the position of leading a team of leaders, and that's what I believe needs to happen for me to see the things that I want to see occur. Not just in my own life, but in the lives of the people that I touch. And I say that I want to be able to lead a team of leaders because in order for me to fulfill the financial and the material objectives that I have, I really need to help a lot of people do very well, and which is absolutely my intention. That's what I want to see, and so I know that there are parts of my character, my personality, that I need to groom, if not grow, in order to be the kind of leader that I'd like to be. And so I think that's what I'll get if I build the momentum, effectively, or the way that I would like to see it happen.
Okay. So you've achieved that level of leadership, of success in your business, in your life. So what does that mean for you next? What next?
Um, okay, so believing that I will step into the leadership that I'm looking to generate for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that will get me to a posture of, well, they'll get a couple of things for me, I believe. I think, one, it will put me in a position in my family to provide a voice of leadership that is not there right now. The matriarch of my family passed on last year. My mother passed on 10 years ago. And my family is kind of drifting, at least on my mother's side. There are, I have cousins and, really mostly cousins. I don't have any aunts or uncles remaining alive on my mother's side. And my cousins and my children are a little bit adrift. People are, living their life and doing their thing, but we don't really have a central focal point in our family anymore. There's no place where the whole family gathers for the holidays, so for example. And so I want to be that anchor for my family. And, they look at me as someone who's been, kind of a serial network marketer, entrepreneur all my life and never really made anything happen. So, I have to, it's kind of like you have to prove yourself out, on the outside of your family before your family believes you. So I think that, if I can show evidence that I have generated, a success as a leader, I think my family members will listen to me, and I will be able to provide them with some support to, kind of shift the trajectory of life for the children that come after us in my family.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's one thing. I mean, there are some external things too, but that's the most important thing.
That's the most important. So now you've postured yourself as a leader in your family. You have the respect that you deserve within that dynamic, and the family is powerful. What next? What does that mean for you?
Wow. Well, if all that gets taken care of, then I feel like I can breathe. Like I can, kind of just like relax and feel like, my kids and my grandchildren and the other young ones in my family will be okay. I mean, I'm one of those, I'm kind of a political junkie and a I kind of have my eye on, the quality of life in our country, and I worry for our country. And I worry for our country, and my worry for my country is exacerbated by the fact that I have children who are going to grow up in this country. And I just feel like at this point, where the economy is, if my kids don't have a base of wealth upon which, from which to draw to educate themselves and to, secure a homestead for themselves, that they, they'll be, drifting along like the masses of people, just, worried and upset all the time because they can't take care of basic necessities for life. I don't, I mean, my family has struggled, for throughout the century, as far as I know, in this country. Nobody in our family has really been very well off. My sister probably has been more successful than anybody else, but I'm just worried about my kids, being able to have a foothold in life, and I believe that comes with an education. And, at this point, education is going to be for wealthy people only. And so if that's the case, then I need to establish some wealth for my kids.
Okay.
So I feel like I can breathe if I get there.
You can breathe. We as a nation of people are at that ideal utopic state that we all desire. Um, what next? What does that mean to you to have that ideal state that you live in here in the United States of America? Politically, what does that mean?
Well,
What?
at least for my family, if at that point, then I really feel like I can speak my mind. Like I can say what I want to say about whatever I want to talk about without any concern of repercussions in the welfare of myself or my family. And that's most important for me. I'm talking real freedom of speech here. Where I can, comment on when I think that, things are not going well. And not only can I say them, I mean, I can say those things now, nobody cares. But, people tend to listen to folks with influence. And so, if I have a wider circle of influence, then, when I speak, it may be that somebody will listen to me. They may not do what I say, but at least they'll be willing to stop and listen.
Gotcha. So what happens? What happens, Shakira, if you quit?
I'm not going to quit. I mean, there is no quit here. There is no quit. I can't quit because because of all the things I just laid out. Like I have grandchildren. I can't quit. My grandbabies are 20 months and 5 years old. I cannot quit. There is no quit. I don't have an answer for if I quit. If I quit, I'm dead. Like that's what has happened. I've died or somebody killed me.
Good answer. Thank you. Thank you, Bishop.
Okay. So, Andy?
Yeah.
Why did you take on the Superwomen Bootcamp number 3?
The thing that I want most from this boot camp is most of my life I've felt strong and powerful. I felt like I could do whatever I set out to do, and I did. I was strong and powerful. I was successful. Whatever I chose to do, I did well, and but at a point in my life, my marriage failed, my health failed, I wasn't able to work anymore, and I started feeling like I was losing my power and my strength, and I let it slip away. And I'm a crier, so don't feel sorry for me. It's just what I do.
Okay, it's more room out than in.
But what I want to get from this boot camp is to reclaim my strength and my power. I want that back. And I know that I can do that here with the help of all you guys. I've seen what happens here. And I know that as long as I put my whole heart into it, I can get that here.
Okay.
You know, there's more that I want. I want money. I want success. I want, I want all that. But the main thing is I want to feel strong and powerful and capable again. I want to regain my health. Um, I want to feel like I can take care of myself, and I want to be able to take care of my kids. I have a son, and he married a year ago, a wonderful girl. They have, they haven't got any kids yet, but they're going to start a family soon, and I want to take care of them too. So, it's all that. It's all that. Yeah.
Okay. So, Andy, once you are in full reclamation of your power, your strength, your vitality, once you have reclaimed those things and they are fully within your management and control, I say control lightly, but in your management, what do you get from that?
I get my own self-respect back because it's pretty sorely lacking right now. And I also want to be able to help other people that have been in my shoes, to show them that you can be as miserable as I am right now and come out of it and succeed and thrive and flourish. I want to do that and show someone else how they can do it. And once I've done it, I will be able to do that for someone else. That will make me feel like a useful and productive person in the world, in the universe.
Okay. And so once you have been able to reclaim your own power, your own strength, your own vitality, and you have then thereby been able to recondition your self-esteem, your self-respect, you've raised your own personal value in your own sight and in your own mind, then what do you get from that?
I can hold my head up high and feel like the space I have on the planet is, I'm entitled to it. I'm not a waste of a life. I'm entitled to be here. I have a reason to get up and be every day.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's pretty big for me. I
Yeah.
mean,
And so you've reclaimed your power, you've reclaimed your vitality, you've transformed and totally reclaimed your self-esteem and self-respect, and you have successfully claimed your right to be on the planet as a valuable contribution to the planet. What do you get from that?
joy of living. Just joy of living. I don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that. And
Mm-hmm.
I want that.
Joy of living. That's good.
That's good.
And what happens if you quit?
I die a miserable death. I mean, there is no quitting. Like you said, there is no quitting. I die a miserable death.
Mm-hmm.
I die with no self-respect. I feel like my son has no reason to respect his mother. How sad is that?
Mm-hmm.
I can't live with myself thinking that my son has no reason to respect me.
Mm-hmm.
And he treats me like a queen. He gives me no reason to feel that he feels that way about me, but I feel that way about me. And it's a terrible way to feel. I don't want to feel like this anymore. I will not feel like this anymore. I refuse to feel this way anymore. And this is going to be my ticket out of here. I swear to God, this is my ticket out. And I thank you, ladies, for helping me with it. I thank you so very much.
We love you, girl.
It's mutual. Yeah, it's mutual. Trust me.
Thank you.
Love you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Likewise.
Okay. So, so shall we talk about what we're avoiding?
Oh my God.
Oh gosh. We'll start with since we're on you, Andy.
There's so many things, but I can talk about. Can I just go right now? Because while I'm
Yeah.
here with tears in my face,
Sure.
um, one of the things that I really need to talk about, and it's not my biggest thing that I'm avoiding, but it is one that's hurting my business, is I avoid doing videos. And I know I need to do that. I mean, in this business, it's so important. Everyone who's really being successful is doing lots of videos. And I don't like the way I look. And I feel self-conscious. And, you know, I think it's kind of self-centered to feel that way. Like, what, you know, who cares what you look like? You know what I mean? Um, So I need to get over that. I just really need to get past all that worrying about what I look like and what I sound like and what people think about me, and just do videos and get them out there. I need to get past that. I've been avoiding them like the plague. I hate the thought of getting out there with my face. And so that's what I've been avoiding. It's just awful. So that's mine.
Yeah.
What else was
Boy.
there? I don't remember what. There were other questions around that
Yeah.
thing.
Wait a minute. I'm on the page. Hold on. I'll look. Uh, but
I
yeah,
mean, it was huge for me just to put that video out that I did for an accountability partner. That I did it the way I did was amazing. That I just got, you know, I mean, I said, I want to do this boot camp so badly, and I got to get this video done fast because they're, you know, the deadline's like, I just heard I just heard the boot camp is in the deadline, and I got to get the video and quick, and my hair's a mess, and I'm a mess, and but I got to do it, and I did it, and I can't believe I did it, but I
that's
did.
yeah. Yeah, that's
You know,
that's how I got mine done too. It was just last minute. You know,
what
I
you gotta
literally
do,
had,
you know?
I thought I had 3 minutes. I was on a conference call, and
Yeah.
the conference call was, I thought that we had to get it up by 3 o'clock on Thursday, and I was on a
Well,
conference call at 2 o'clock, and it was like 2:55, and I said, I've got to do something, guys. I've got to get off this call, and I literally just shot I don't even know, it was a minute long video. And I think I put it in there before the video even uploaded all the way into YouTube. But that's the only way I got mine up, because I hate video also.
well, and the time when I looked at what the deadline was,
Mm-hmm.
the deadline that was print was like Pacific time, and I didn't realize that, and I thought that Pacific time
Oh,
I
was
I
Eastern
was
Standard
Eastern,
Time?
so I got it in earlier than I needed to, but I didn't know. I thought I just barely got it in on time, and I was freaking out. And but so
Uh
I was freaking
huh.
out, and I did it. I just did it.
Yep. So I see the assignment here. It's what's the one thing you were avoiding or delaying, and
Hmm.
then what resources do you need to do that thing?
What resources do I need? Um, I think what would help me feel better about doing it is if I were better about, taking care of my appearance. Yeah, I need to get better about that. I just haven't been careful with my appearance at all.
Hmm.
I just haven't cared about my appearance. So I need to do that. It'll make it easier for me to make videos if I get up in the morning and make my hair nice and maybe put on a little makeup and get dressed, even though I don't have to get dressed for any good reason. I
Hmm.
need to do those things. It'll make me feel better, and I'll feel better about making a video.
Good. Okay. So can we support you in that and just kind of checking in with you, or
It
how can we support you in that?
um I think if you wanted to just say something, I don't even know what, but just knowing that that's what I need, maybe somehow little hints. I don't
Okay.
know, you
Okay.
know. Yeah.
All right. The third
Yeah.
question is, what would your life look like if you did not avoid doing those videos? In other words, what would your life look like if you did the videos?
I'm sure my business would be. I mean, my business has been at a dead standstill. I have no business. I have no business because
Hmm.
I haven't been doing what I need to do to make it happen.
Hmm.
And that's one of the biggest things that would make a difference for me is doing the videos and then promoting them, of course.
Okay.
But yeah, it would be financially lucrative for me, and I need the money badly right now. I'm in serious trouble financially.
Yeah. Me too.
You know. Yeah.
Okay. And then the last thing is for you to do is to cut a 3 to 5 minute video sharing that.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You can do it, girl. You can do it.
Right. Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
as I'm saying that to you, oh my gosh, you ladies hit it right on the head.
Yep.
Several years ago, when I was really started with the industry at large online, and I was having a semblance of success. My greatest fear that stopped me, and I got out, was the videos.
Oh
The
no.
videos.
Why? You're beautiful.
I
Fear was so powerful. And when I had to do the video, video, I have that thing to where it's because it has to be perfect. I think I did that cut like 15 times. And then I was just like, that last time I was just like, I hit it and uploaded it because I was like, this is just crazy. I mean, that 15 times was like an hour of time. And I was like, this is getting nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. I didn't make any money from it. I just used up time. And I gotta get past that. And once I can do videos with no fear, easily hangouts, I know because naturally as a one-on-one individual, I got that thing. But why videos just it puts the fear of whatever, and that's false evidence appearing real, I know, but I overcoming that. And I
Yeah.
know that once I can overcome that, that will be the catalyst to get me to that next place of financially and spiritually and leadership wise, because I know within me I have all of those skill sets, but that is a tremendous limiting one for me. It's getting past that. And I, like I said, I have quit before because that was what, the leadership was telling me. You got to get good at videos.
Wow.
You just have to do it. And
Well,
I quit.
so
I
what,
have to tell you, lady, I
what do
quit.
you,
Before I
Robin, what do you need? What do you need in order to help you move on getting to do the videos? What resources do you need?
You know what, Shakira, I have such tremendous resources right now. I mean, I have I feel like the business platform I need. I have connected myself with the leadership and the accountability partners that I need. It's just a matter of all in, regardless of what I think, and all the naysayer voices in my head, because that's the greatest enemy anyway, is all of the voices that we have within ourselves. I
Mhm.
mean, because people can say whatever, and we have the choice or the responsibility to allow them to dictate or not. So ultimately, it is up to us. And with the power of the internet, it's just so level the playing field in a way that I don't think they ever could have imagined what it could do for so many people to level the playing field. Because, as you said before, the educational system,
It's
is
feeling us, yeah.
questionable. But
Hmm.
the internet has formed that, and it's just a matter of taking advantage of it and using those tools, you know, every day. If I could just do a couple of minutes starting out, if that's what it takes for me, just to do a couple of minutes of something, inspiration, or you know, do show somebody how to do cut this screenshot, something that I've learned that I can
Hmm.
show. It's just, if I
Mm.
can do it daily for 30 days and set that habit, then I can do it. I can. It's just it'll be a part of me. It's just a
Hmm.
matter of, like you said, it's no quit. You just do it. You
Yeah.
just do it.
Yeah.
So the resources, I think that I have the basic resources to do it. It's just a matter of the resource within me. I got to say
Right.
yes to this. No excuses.
Okay.
You know?
Now, what would your life look like if you start doing these videos every day?
Oh, ladies, I just think financially, leadership wise, um, of the value that I bring to people at large, women, is phenomenal because I love people. So that part is so easy. It just, I have to allow so many things, allow the glorious splendor just to come out. Just it's okay. It's good. So
Hmm.
I feel as if I could do the YouTubes or videos, or so many platforms of videos now that you can do, that would add a level of success for me in all of those facets of my life that I need, whether it be leadership wise, for my family, financially, spiritually. It's levels of growth that it would just exponentially add to my life.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then, so you've shared this with us as your accountability group, and now all you have to do is do a 3 to 5 minute video sharing the thing that you want, the thing you've been avoiding. the resources you identified.
Oh God.
Yes. What your life will look like, and then how you felt sharing it with your accountability group. So that's what the assignment is for the video.
I can at least
So
make it
I
3 minutes. I can at least make it 3 minutes. I don't know if 5.
yeah. Okay.
I'm
um,
good.
so what was I going to say? So I said that I hate doing video. I do. But I know that the reason that I hate doing the video is really because of the other thing that I have avoided, and that is not being perfect. I have a streak of perfectionism that is just, it's lethal. It has become lethal. And I thought I was moving past it. I really thought that last year that because I went to the workshop that Toby and Layla and Lawrence did in Texas last year. They had a Black and Tam.
Black and tan, yeah.
Yeah, the Black and Tam workshop. I went to that, and I thought that was going to be my breakthrough. Well, I had some breakthroughs, but I did not resolve fully the challenge that I have around perfectionism. And the reason I know that I didn't resolve it is because if I had, I wouldn't be afraid to just, kind of step to the edge of the diving board and jump in. Um, I haven't done a blog post in, I'm embarrassed to say how long, but I'm going to out myself. I haven't done a blog post in 3.5 months. And the reason I haven't done it is because I decided that I really wanted to get serious about doing some SEO optimization on my blog, and I wanted to create 2 more blogs in order to do that because of the interests that I have and the audiences that I want to connect with.
Okay.
So I haven't done those 3 things yet because, like I said, there are lots of moving pieces. I want to have an external WordPress blog attached to my Empower Network blog. I want to have my fan pages connected to one of each of those blogs, and I need to have domain names that are kind of SEO optimized around building the audiences that I'm trying to build. Now it's like I look at all that and I don't know where to begin, and I haven't figured out how to not make mistakes around it. So I haven't done it. I've started bits and pieces of it, but it's paralyzing. It is absolutely paralyzing, and I'm sick of it. I'm just so sick of it. And which is why when I look at my purge page, I don't know. Have either one of you done landmark work?
Landmark?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's a Landmark Education Corporation. Do you remember the EST programs of the late 60s?
Oh, yeah.
EST, Werner Erhard. Well,
Yeah.
Landmark, Werner Erhard. Landmark is one of the entities that started after Werner Erhard's organization exploded. IRS went in and took everything. Anyway, there's one exercise that they give you, and it's a great exercise where they say, what's one complaint that you've been living in? One lie you've been telling yourself, and you want to get rid of it. And they tell you, now write it all out. Write out every single detail of the story that you've been telling yourself. Write out every single dirty detail. You write it out, and then you get with a partner, and then you read your story to your partner over and over and over and over and over again until you realize that it is just a ridiculous story that you've been telling yourself, so you can
Oh,
stop it.
that is powerful. Wow.
Okay, and I look at my purge page, and that's
It's
what
like
shows
that.
up for me.
Yeah,
The
it's like that.
story.
That is
Yeah,
Yeah,
the story that I've been telling myself
yeah.
over and over again about, oh, I can't do this technical stuff. Oh my God, I can't figure out what what piece to put in the autoresponder to make it hook up with this landing page, and what thank you page to go with. I'm sick of myself. I'm just so sick of myself. That's what I've been avoiding. It's like it's. I think it's the perfectionism that has kept me, tied up in this knot for so long, and that's what I want to get rid of. That's what I've been avoiding, and what I need to just get rid of. And what resources do I need to do that thing? So here's where you all can help me.
Okay.
When I say that I'm going to do something that, and I know that it's going to require some sort of technical expertise, and I voice a concern about that, I want you to tell me to grow up.
Ooh,
Just
I like
grow
that.
up.
That's harsh. That's really harsh.
It is,
That's
but
very
that's what
harsh.
I need.
But you're up to it though. That's what you need.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I just need to be reminded, grow up. Just grow the hell up and get it done, because I'm not getting any younger.
Nobody is, baby.
Okay. I'm not getting any younger. The days aren't getting any longer. So I need to
Oh
just
my
grow
God.
up and do it. So you all can help me with that.
Okay.
And if you help me with that, what my life will look like is that I can actually begin to tackle some of this stuff. And I think probably I'm a trainer, and I started out my training career, with the premise that literally, and this is how I started, why I started my training career, because I wanted to learn something. And and the maxim that I heard was, if you really want to learn something, teach it.
Yep.
So if I could begin to teach what I'm afraid of learning, like you suggested, Robin, even every day, if I just can cut a short something, showing somebody how to do something, I think that would help me to grow into the leadership that I'm looking to express.
It's like that concept of ready, fire, aim.
Right.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Concept.
It really is. It really is. I mean, and I have spent light years aiming. I haven't fired a shot.
Me too. Me too. Yep. Yep. Yep.
I got you.
So,
I'm with you, lady.
Yeah.
anyway, that's what's up. So, oh God. So I had to cut a video about it. All right.
Cut your video. 3 to 5
Yeah.
minutes.
3 to 5 minutes.
Oof,
God,
oof, oof.
I've
Cut a
done this
video
before.
about
I'm sick of it.
cut
But
a video
anyway,
about why I'm avoiding cutting videos.
right.
I mean,
Well, you know what though? I mean, having spoken about it here, I think will make it easier to actually do that. So
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's 7:52, Shakira. And
Yes, I'm looking at the
Yeah.
clock, and I'm appreciating, that we have finally made this connection, and
Yeah.
even though we didn't get a chance really to kind of sit and get to know each other a little bit, I feel like we do know a little bit now, and
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
very comfortable. I'm really glad to be connected with the two of you.
thank
Me
you.
too.
I
Me
love you
too.
guys. You're
Yeah,
great. Thank you.
yeah,
You got the
Yeah.
right ladies.
yeah. I think
I
so.
I feel absolutely. I think so too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
can we find another time to get together before we break up, or should we wait because
Perfect.
you need to
No,
go?
no, no. Let's do that. Let's do that now. Let's do that
Okay.
now. Robin, I was saying to Andy that if we meet tomorrow. I think they wanted. I think I heard Layla say she wanted us to meet every day. Did I hear that
I
correctly?
did hear that. I did hear
Every
that.
day.
Yeah.
So what do you all feel about early morning?
That works for
10,
me better. Yes.
10 or 15 minutes in the morning.
Yes. 15 minutes tops, I think is plenty.
15 minutes in the morning.
Like how early
That
are you
sounds really
talking?
good.
I have to be back to my
Oh,
walk. So as long as it's after 8 o'clock, I'm good.
after 8,
After
okay.
8. Uh-huh.
So I can do most mornings, like 8:30.
That works.
How about for
8:30.
you, Andy? Does that
I
work?
I don't have to get up for anything, but I need to start getting up like regular people do. So it's good for me.
Okay.
8:30 is
Okay.
fine.
8:30.
8:30. Okay. So I say
This is
most mornings because I do still have a kind of a job. I call it a kind of a job. I mean, I'm at this point I'm working hourly, and so like for example on Tuesday morning, I oh well I don't know. No, Tuesday might be okay also. I know I have to leave and go to the city Tuesday afternoon for a meeting, but Tuesday will be fine too. But yes, the morning is fine at 8:30. That works for me good.
Okay.
So
So do you want to make it like a standing appointment mornings at 8:30? Is that what you're saying or
yeah,
It
that's
is.
yeah,
what I'm
okay.
thinking. Yeah,
Okay.
unless I'm going to be, unless I have a work assignment, that's the only thing that will keep me from an 8:30 appointment with you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
And I
That
will
works for
know
me.
ahead of time what that work
And
assignment
when
will
we
be.
do this, will we always do it as a hangout?
Uh,
Okay.
Or
Yeah, it's fine. We don't have to always record it. I think that this one had to
Yeah.
be recorded. And matter of
okay.
fact,
Yeah.
I can kind of end our recording now. Let me do that.